Welcome everybody to the all-Eastern matchup between the East Coast Blizzard and the Pinnacle Growlers. My name is Seth Hyde and I'm joined here by Dale Kearley. Dale, you looking forward to this matchup?
Absolutely. This is going to be a good one here tonight.
Yeah, and your nephew Daniel is on the Pinnacle Growlers team, so I'm sure they'll be giving him lots of flack out there tonight.
Yep, looking forward to seeing him play for sure.
This is going to be a dandy matchup. So there's no national anthems for this game because the system is broken, the music system here at the CBS Arena.
We can sing.
Oh, definitely. Give us the PA. They got the PA working, but not the music system.
There you go. We can start. I think I know the words to the song. Do you?
Yeah, I'd like to hope. I'd like to hope we know the lyrics to the national anthem. And we might crumble under the pressure, though.
That's right. It's like the happy birthday song. Everybody should know it. No anthem. What are we lining up for?
I think this is a little pep talk, I guess, to start off this game. So, Dale, what are you expecting from both of these teams? This is your first U18 AAA game.
It is, absolutely. I'm looking to see a lot of speed out here, some good hits. I hope it doesn't get dirty. I like to see nice, clean hockey.
Yeah, well, your hopes might be crushed about the clean hockey part, but it is definitely going to be a dandy game. These two teams are very well matched, and they are the favorites for the title this year. The Growlers have won back-to-back titles. They're going for the three-peat. And I'm sure you've probably heard a lot about that.
Absolutely. I see the posts on Facebook.
Going all the way down the ice, and it is covered up by Will Morgan in net.
Seth, I'm noticing a lot of AP players here on the Growlers team. Do we got any of these guys in the lineup here today?
Yeah, so Rylan Tilley is out injured, so they're rotating through the AP players. So last game it was Leo Avery, so I'm not sure who they have on the bench there tonight. Kept in out at the blue line by Jack Chafe. Down low to Brandon Philpott. And is played along the boards to Andy Knight. Back to Philpott. In front to Knight, who tries to tuck it into the corner. Philpott takes it over on the boards. Spurl sending it up the side wall to Quinlan. Quinlan coming in on net. Canes trying to turn it around here and get it out of the zone. Oh, what a save by Harnum. That was a very fast shot. I don't know how he managed to see that one going on in the net.
Definitely a quick one.
Pilgrim coming in and shooting, and it hits the netting and is out of play.
That was definitely a one-pointer field goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got sound effects, as you can probably tell, Dale. So when the puck goes out of play, we play the trombone.
Like the cartoons.
I'm going to have a lot of fun with that this year, this new soundboard we got. Pilgrim taking a shot from the blue line. East Coast Blizzard have a lot of motivation going into this game by the looks of it, Dale. In front of the net, it just goes past Harnum. Pilgrim just manages to keep it into the zone. Skinner just barely squeaks it out, and Ben O'Brien is going to take it over with Skinner going down the wing.
They're definitely playing aggressive here at the start.
Here's Skinner. Back to Devereaux, and now Maloney. Maloney gets it on the boards. Maloney banks it up ice. O'Brien trying to get it, and now down it goes Huzzy. Huzzy gonna try to get the puck on the boards as Ben O'Brien moves in to put on the pressure. And now away goes Luke Power, dropping it back for Percy, who actually had 4 goals in the game against Western earlier today, Dale.
Oh my goodness.
He was quite the player. He also had 2 assists in that game, tallying up for 6 out of, he was in on 6 out of 12 goals that the East Coast Blizzard had today. Here's Michael Skinner with a shot. Picked the top corner. Just put a little bit too much on the shot.
That was a beautiful pass out of the zone by the, I think it was good number 6 there, Gillespie.
Jordy Flynn scores! It's his first goal in a Blizzard jersey, and it's a beautiful snipe from him. He tucks it in like a fitted sheet.
Nice goal. We haven't got the heights here on the list today, Seth. Well, how tall is Jordy Flynn? What do you say? He's 5'6"?
Yeah, Jordy Flynn was in that Danny Cleary hockey showcase.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember him.
Yeah, one of the smaller players, but he is definitely one of the more fearless players out on the ice, that's for sure.
Got a lot of fight in his play. I like to see that.
So he had 3 assists in the game against Western earlier today. And now he finally got a goal.
That's his first one.
First one in a Blizzard jersey.
Nice.
And first one in the league as well, as he is a rookie on the team.
That was a great transition play. Growlers had a nice move up the side here. And obviously Blizzard turning it over, bring it back, and scored the goal. That's why the transition game is so important in hockey.
Yeah, the counter-attack, and you always got to catch the opposing team napping on the other side of the ice.
Absolutely.
So, Dale, you've coached under 18 this past season with your son, Gavin, and I'm sure you'll probably be coaching me this year.
Let's hope.
So, I mean, what's some of the differences coaching under 18 rather than under 15 and under 13?
I mean, you know, the under 13, under 15, I mean, everybody's eager to hear what you got to say, and, you know, you feel like you can teach them some stuff. Under 18, the guys kind of turn off their ears.
Bolin wins the draw back tonight. Over in the corner, I know there's no practices in under 18 house league, so how can that affect your team?
That's right. Oh, that's big time. Well, you can't do anything on the ice, and there's no on-ice teaching. You have to teach them during the game or in the room before or after the games.
Yeah, that's definitely a pretty different change for myself and our cameraman Jack Thoms coming up to under 18 next year. The no practices, no way to gel together with your squad.
Absolutely. No, Jack played a few games with us last year. Actually, scored a couple goals as well.
Oh, with his brother Charlie.
That's right. Yeah, Charlie and him hooked up for a couple there. It was nice to see. Charlie's still got a year left too.
So they'll probably be playing together, and maybe Jack will score another few goals now with Charlie's support as the protector, I guess you could say.
Charlie's got his back too, so definitely he'll have some more freedom than he would normally have.
Here's Andrews. This is the second time, sorry, in this tournament that the Growlers have trailed. Up the middle to Nolan Avery, who's been red hot, dancing around Earl, but Earl got his knee down in time to break up the play. Marner up the middle to Jordy Flynn. And for a first year, Jordy Flynn gets a lot of ice time, so it just goes to show how good the coaching staff think he plays.
Absolutely, plays with a lot of heart.
And you can see the passion in that goal celebration when he slotted it home into the back of the net.
And then he lost sight of him when everybody crowded around him. Oh, that was a penalty there.
So the Pinnacle Growlers off to the penalty box, and a rough start for them in this game.
This is where if you go down by 2 goals quickly, guys, you got to calm your team down. Let's hope they can kill this one off now. This is an important penalty kill.
Absolutely. It's going to be tough. East Coast Blizzard got the momentum. What kind of penalty kill unit would you send out here for the Growlers, Dale?
I'm watching the coach over on the other side there. He's angry with the defense there. It looks like he's got some words to say. I guess they didn't do what he wanted them to do.
Yeah, Trevor Budgell always likes to see his players giving it their all out on the ice, like any coach.
Absolutely.
And he's been unbelievable with his time with the Pinnacle Growlers. 2 straight under-18 championships led him to the quarterfinals of the Ice Jam tournaments, which is huge for this team.
Oh, nice. He's building quite the resume, I'd say.
Yeah, he's also with the PEP program, the Power Edge Pro. He's coaches that and helps out there.
Awesome.
Alongside Charles Dyke.
Good coach to have. Learned lots from him.
Big hit there by Quinlan. And another penalty for the Growlers. Oh my goodness, they're in big trouble. And that penalty was a 3-minute penalty, the first one, and it's your nephew, Dale.
There you go, Kearley. Good job, buddy.
My goodness, what a
He's not happy with that.
coincidence.
Looks like he got hit from behind to start with, but of course, you know, I could be partial there, or I could be. I don't know if that's happened before or not.
Yeah, that's going to make a highlight reel for sure someday. Dale Kearley commentating his own nephew's penalty.
Exactly.
So this is going to be a 5-on-3 for the full 2 minutes.
Oh, that's what they're doing now.
Here's Pilgrim.
Oh.
Back down into the corner. Marnell. Pilgrim shoots. Rebound on Harnum. Shooting it just wide of the net. Over to Pilgrim again. Pilgrim. Down low. In front. What a block
Nice save
by Nathan Pilgrim in front of the net. And now it's back out in front again. And another lovely stop.
Oh, great positioning.
So what do you think the Growlers are doing right so far? They've killed off the first 30 seconds of this penalty.
They're still being aggressive. They're still going after the puck, which is great. They're not waiting back in that zone defense, waiting for the Blizzards to come at them. They're actually being aggressive and going after the puck, which I like to see.
On the boards, Marnell with Andrews out at the blue line. Thrown in front, Flynn.
Oh.
Tried to tip that one up and over Harnum. Percy up to Elias Marner. Back down low, Patty Gillespie leaves it. Percy keeps it in.
Oh, there's a
Percy
hook.
giving in to Andrews, and
Oh, ref in the corner got it.
who's this for?
It's a hook on number 8.
Oh, Ethan Percy.
Ethan
That's
Percy.
a big loss for the Blizzard going to the penalty box.
It was a legitimate hook. However, I think the Growlers player also held his stick to draw it a little bit attention to it.
So this is going to be 4-on-3. It's like overtime from the last game all over again. And Dale, I know you were in attendance for that one, and that was quite the game.
You could hear the moms and dads yelling from the bench.
Yeah, telling them to shoot the puck, move the puck.
A good hustle by Skinner.
Going down into the zone, Patty Gillespie gets the puck and he tries to work it back into the zone. Jack Chafe takes it over, avoiding a hit there. He almost clunked Jordy Flynn right in the helmet with his stick.
That was nice. Marner had him lined up really good. I like seeing good hits, especially those open ice hits. Oh, and Marner had his head up. He knew that was coming from Gillespie.
Great awareness there from Elias Marner to avoid that check.
I love it.
Puck goes all the way down the ice, and it's a reset for the Blizzard as we're back to even strength hockey. Malachi Marner holding the blue line, but Andy Knight taking off. Knight going around to the outside, still with the puck, twisting and turning. Williams and moving in from the blue line, playing it back down low. Looks like Williams is the AP for today's game, Dale.
Oh, that's who it is.
Now the other way goes the East Coast Blizzard. So it's good to see that they're giving the APs lots of playing time.
Absolutely. Makes it worth making the AP list, guys. Keep it up.
Reed Chafe, quite the rookie so far. 4 goals in 3 games for him in this tournament. Now Luke Power trying to take it to the net. Actually, him and Jordy Flynn and Brandon Philpott all play together. And now this is a chance for the Growlers to get back into this game.
I didn't notice that Dobbins penalty was a 4-minute penalty. Start off with. It had to be a double minor, was it?
It was a double minor. I think it was for, looked like the ref pointed to his head for a head contact call.
Oh, right on. Oh, you don't want to see that. There's some under 18 players with Celtics there on the stands.
Down there taking in the game.
Yeah, Jesse Vinicombe and quite a few of the guys.
Yeah, they must be coming here to watch Nolan Avery, Andy Knight, and Noah Boland.
That's right.
All
Nice
the
tip.
Will Morgan didn't know where the puck was. He had to take a few quick glances before he realized, and that was some crucial seconds there for the Growlers.
Good job. Kept the puck right in front of him as where it dropped.
So Percy is back out of the box. Seven seconds remaining on the Dobbin penalty, and then the Growlers are on the power play. So yeah, as I was saying, Brandon Philpott, Reed Chafe, and Jordy Flynn all play together with the Mount Pearl Blades organization. So they all know each other very, very well. Pilgrim trying to get it. Working in is Spurl, who puts it down around the boards, and now Dobbin is going to get it, and the power play is on here for the Growlers. Lovely pass up to Nick Devereaux, who's also had a fabulous, fabulous tournament. Devereaux coming back out in front of the net. Beautiful move. And Michael Pilgrim keeping it in out at the blue line.
Lots of patience with the puck.
Sorry, that's Nathan Pilgrim. There's a Pilgrim on defense for the Blizzard and a Pilgrim on defense for the Growlers, so pretty confusing stuff. Here's Andy Knight. Back out to the point to Devereaux, and Knight gets it back again, playing pitch and catch hockey.
Oh, we got too many men on, guys, for Growlers. 6 guys on the ice.
Oh, that's a brutal penalty for them to take. It seems like the Growlers are nervous this game.
Trailing by a goal. I guess they're not used to that position to begin with.
Yeah, I've been calling the Growlers games. This is my 3rd season with the team, and I don't think I've ever seen them this shaky before.
Oh. Big game, see? Really big game. It's funny because I'm afraid to call too many men on the ice because when I call it, it's always when we have a, a pulled goalie. But
actually, last year, that reminds me of something. Last year, so there's 2 landings in DF Barnes Arena, the smaller one and the taller one.
Yes.
And we set up on the taller one. Your brother was down. The Growlers were only up, it was like 3-2 or something, and Central pulled their goalie, and your brother was flipping out down on the lower landing. He was like, there's too many men, there's too many men. And all the Central parents were giving it to him, like, we got our goalie pulled.
I guess it runs in the family. I do the same thing. That time before I called it, though, I had to make sure that the goalie was in the net.
Yeah, it could have been a delayed penalty for East Coast Blizzard, and Growlers had the netminder pulled to get the extra man out there. Absolutely. So lots of penalties to get things started in this game. Butcher puts it down in the corner. Now Jack Chafe with it. Gorgeous pass up to Andy Knight. It went under his stick.
That would have been nice.
That was a beautiful pass. And thing about defensemen, they make really, really hard passes, and sometimes they're hard to pick up.
I got to say, Growlers are passing the puck well, but to your point, it seems like they're a bit shaky when they're taking the unneeded penalties for sure.
Yeah, I think they got a little bit nervous after their game against Central today. They walked through Tri-Pen and Western, and then Central, they had a bit of a scare. They still hung on for the win 6-4, but Central almost made a comeback. They made it 5-4, and the Growlers put in the empty netter. So I think this game, they're feeling a little bit threatened, if you will.
I like the close games, but I also like it when they play a little bit loose. Fast and loose.
You would have loved the last game, Tri-Pen and Central. That was a doozy game. Yeah. I'd like to see those 2 teams play each other in the playoffs. That'd be a very interesting series.
Yeah, there was lots of shots at the end of that game. Must have been a lot throughout the game, too.
Yeah, and the 2 goalies that were in net for that one, they're both rookies. That was their debut game, and it went to overtime, and they faced 30 shots. So what a debut. Malachi Marner with a gorgeous pass out to the blue line. Skinner turns and fires it down the ice. And Dale, Michael Skinner's uncle is Dave Pine, who you know very well. We all know very well from the Celtics organization.
I think Dave Pine probably knows the most people in Newfoundland.
Maybe we should add Dave on here with us as well.
Exactly.
So you'd be doing it for Daniel, and then he'd be doing it for Michael.
That's right.
And then Michael gets a penalty, and then gets to give it to Michael when he goes to the box. Fantastic penalty killing here from the Growlers as the Blizzard look to make something happen. Michael Pilgrim with a pass across, nobody home. And now Brandon Philpott takes it in. He's taken a few pretty hard blows in this tournament, but he's still managing to power through as we're back to even strength. Ben O'Brien comes out of the box. Ben O'Brien chasing it down. Pilgrim trying to get the puck. Here's Kosh. Kosh with a great move. He could go the full way here. Hardham hangs on. It's freed in front. Jordy Flynn was right there for the rebound, but the referee blew the play dead.
That's right. Quick whistle, but the ref did lose sight of it, so that was the proper play there. I know I give the refs a hard time a lot of times. That was the right play, though.
So what's one of your least favorite penalties? Because of all the penalties here, what's one of your least favorites as a coach?
Well, and it's not here because there's obviously contact in this, but when you're playing house league and the guys are hitting, it's my least favorite penalty. Because you know you're going to go to the box right away, and there's no hit. I mean, we all know that people can throw a hit, but when it's not allowed, don't do it.
Here's Tucker with the toe drag. The rebound's freed, and Morgan hangs on.
It's the first time I've seen Kearley on the ice, too, since he got that penalty.
Little shot at Daniel Kearley. Goodness, yeah, Brad is going to be over here now in a second.
Absolutely, that's right. Morgan's playing well in net there.
Both netminders have been pretty pressured with shots in this game so far.
Absolutely. We've played a lot more, though, in the Growlers, and it seems this first period.
Pretty good crowd here as well for this game. Pilgrim and Tucker on the boards.
Good job, Pilgrim. Good job.
Flipped back down into the corner. And Kearley is going to lay on the pressure. Now Pilgrim moving in for the puck. It's passed up the middle and given away to Reed Chafe.
Oh.
And there is going to be an offsides call here against the Pinnacle Growlers.
So Daniel must have touched the puck on the way out of the zone.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch what happened.
Because it looked like they cleared the zone and he called it, so it wasn't in there for any length of time. Here's me giving the refs a hard time again.
Maybe you're being protective over your nephew. Works its way out. It's Pilgrim with it. Pilgrim trying to play it up the ice somehow. Giving it across to Boland. Noah Boland trying to free it. He's going to chase it down. Boland and Power were battling on the boards, but Gillespie came in and intercepted, and Avery fans on the pass, sending it into the zone. Blizzard have done a great job of containing that line so far. Gavin Connors, and if you notice, the Blizzard put out their power forwards to contain that Avery, Boland, and Knight line. So all their big forwards that can skate, the Gavin Connors, the Luke Powers, are out there now to keep that line quiet. They have been red hot this whole tournament, but Blizzard are doing a great job of containing them.
Absolutely. Connors that are going up there. Gavin Connors going up the middle there has got a long reach as well. Right? I mean, that's a big body to contend with. Smart play.
Here's Malachi Marner keeping it in and out at the point. Now taking it over is Ben O'Brien. Ben O'Brien to Skinner. Shoots, and a great save by Will Morgan. And the thing about Michael Skinner, he's a playmaker, but he got quite the shot.
Yep, just from that angle, though, I think goalie Morgan definitely had that covered. He had, Skinner took the shot. He had a player coming down the right side, too.
There's a good amount of people here. This is probably the most people there's been for a game in this tournament so far. Works his way all the way down the ice for an icing call.
Still seeing lots of shorts and sandals.
Yeah, not very often you can come into the rink, especially here in Newfoundland.
That's right.
With shorts and sandals. Actually, Andrew Piercy, scout for the QMJHL, was here, taking in the game, and he was here in shorts and sandals, like it was living in Florida again.
Ooh, nice try.
That was like the Danny Cleary camp. We were in there with our hoodies and shorts on.
The hottest day of the summer, I think it was in July.
Here's Maloney taking the puck, and Skinner trying to lift the stick. Now played back out of the zone. Devereaux off to the races.
3 Blizzard players on the rush then, and 1 Growler player back.
Up the ice to Earl. Earl taking it to the net. Lovely pass in front. Redirected just wide. Oh, and it's thrown in front. Harnham getting enough on the save there. Kelly turns around. Wow, what a save. Flashing the leather is Harnham in goal.
Bet you Russell or Kelly wishes he had that one on the side of the net back. That was a beautiful pass across by Russell. Right to the front of the net.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like both teams are crumbling under the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, you can see that some of the guys really got chemistry with each other. To your point, I mean, some of them have played together, or previously. Well, quite a few teams I'd say they played on before together.
I'm actually impressed. These teams haven't been together for very long, and they're already this gelled together.
First tournament of the season, too, right?
Yes, the first tournament for all teams. But we were saying earlier, Western had a bit of a rough weekend, but it's only the first tournament of the season. We were talking about the Panthers, how they had a terrible start to the season. It was up until the last month they turned it on and made the playoffs by 1 point, and then went on to the Stanley Cup Finals, much to my demise after taking out the Leafs.
That was an impressive run for sure.
So we were saying, I mean, the team that finishes in 4th or 5th could go all the way to the final.
Absolutely.
You never know what can happen or what can change throughout the season.
Playoffs is a whole different season. I'm really impressed with the puck protection here.
Phil Pott sending it out in front. Canes tried to dive and take a swing at it, and that one goes up and into the crowd.
You got names on those buttons, or you just know which ones are which?
Yeah, we got, it's on the little screen there you can see.
Oh, nice.
So we got a bunch of sound effects that we can play. So someone makes a nice play, we can break the air horn out.
That's right. Oh, nice.
DJ Seth Hyde up here. Micah Tucker trying to get it on the boards. Earl getting crushed, and now in comes Reed Chafe. Reed Chafe and Jack Chafe brothers, both playing with each other.
Nice.
Tucker down into the corner. And now Daniel Kearley putting the pressure on.
Ooh.
Reed Chafe trying to get it back into the zone, but Andrews takes the puck away. And now Percy, lovely poke to get it ahead. Percy, that was a thing of beauty. Percy with the shot of a lifetime, and it's 2-0 Blizzard.
From our angle, we could totally see he was going there. He didn't disappoint. Great shot.
Yeah, he really opened up that stick and let it fly. Brilliant, brilliant finish. That's Blizzard beauty right there. So Dale, obviously the Pinnacle Growlers are nervous. What would you say to them to calm them down?
Just keep playing the game that they're playing. They're passing well. They just need to get more shots on net as well.
Yeah, they seem a little bit uncomfortable, so hopefully Trevor Budgell has some words of wisdom for this first intermission. Looks like that one went out of play, and you know what that means. Actually, we were playing around with the soundboard during the break of one of the games, and we came back, and I opened up the game, and I had a voice changer on, so I had the robot voice, and I'm coming in, and if it wasn't for, as we can hear ourselves in our headsets, if it wasn't for that, I would have just kept going on and on and on, sounding like a robot.
It's a good thing you got your mother doing quality control.
Yeah, well, Mom didn't know because I could hear myself, and I was like, Mom, something doesn't sound right. Goes down Andy Knight out to the blue line. I would like to hear myself call a goal as well in the robot voice.
There you go.
Going down the other way to Gillespie.
Look at this. We got 3 Blizzard players up in the on the attack.
Yeah, they've been all over the Growlers. They came to play.
Well. Yep.
And the Blizzard had less of a break than the Growlers. The Growlers game ended, what, 1:30 today? The Blizzard game ended around 5. So they had a way less of a break. But they must be running off adrenaline right now. And I'd say the Growlers could probably make a comeback in this game if they can just relax, take a breath. They're probably the most experienced team in the league. They just got to, calm it down a little bit.
Yep. They're out manning, though, on the offense and on the defense. And the white players are everywhere here now.
Here's Connor Huzzy. Trying to take it up, but power stands in the way. See, again, they put that power line out there again to stop the Growlers' red hot line of Avery, Knight, and Boland. Avery trying to bring it to the net. So this is the Growlers' last game of this tournament. They're the only team that will be finished tonight. So they can relax tomorrow morning, sleep in.
Or go to church.
There you go. And then right back to school on Monday.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm wondering how many of these boys got homework this weekend that they got to get done, or tests or something like that, because semesterized,
Yes, exactly.
You have a test every week.
You had a lot packed into the 3-4 months of school.
Here's Nick Devereaux. Coming to the net, trying to dance his way in.
4 Blizzards back in the zone.
Yeah, they've suffocated the Growlers. They just can't seem to get in, but they almost did there. Connor Huzzy off the one-timer.
Nice shot.
They keep beating Will Morgan. They just put too much on it or send it too far to the left, and the Blizzard are just shutting them down.
I think the game plan for the Blizzard is make sure you got 2 or 3 men on each puck.
Here's Quinlan. Nice move as he works his way into the zone as Devereaux forces him to the corner and pins him against the wall. Devereaux tries to clear. It's kept in out at the blue line. Malachi Marner waiting. Ooh. Oh, it's out in front. Took a deflection. Marner tees up, shoots, tipped over the net. And now lifted back out in front. Quinlan kicked free. Still trying to jam it in, and it's turned over. Connor Huzzy bringing it up, leading the charge. Puts it on goal, and it's saved in net by Will Morgan.
I don't know if that's Quinlan's normal play, but he was throwing the puck into the open area and then going after it. Whereas most guys, nowadays will be, stick handling the puck and bringing it into those open zones. But he was throwing the puck into the open zone and then going in after it. A small, fast guy. That was a smart play.
Yeah, doing his own mini dump and chase.
Exactly, that's right.
Yeah, he's also a tiny player, but man, oh man, he's quite the brave, gritty player. Thrown up the ice, and it looks like that's going to do it for a very fast first period of play. So after 1, the score is 2 for the Blizzard and 0 for the Growlers. Dale, we'll see what the second period has in store.
Exactly. Let's see what kind of pep talk now the coach is going to give the team. Again, they're playing well. They just got to play with a little bit more intensity, right?
All right, folks, well, enjoy your break. We'll be back once the second period commences. All right, everybody, welcome back to the second period of play, live from the CBS Arena for the all-Eastern battle between the East Coast Blizzard and the Pinnacle Growlers. Dale, what do you think the East Coast Blizzard did right in that period?
Oh, they were all over the puck. They had 2 guys on the puck, 3 guys on the puck. It seemed like the Blizzard players, wherever the puck was, there was definitely 2 or 3 on them. You know, that's they definitely wanted it more that period. We do goalie changes like halfway through a game, or do they play like a full game each?
Full game each.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so there's no fair play in under 18.
Right on.
You could play a player for 60 minutes if you wanted to.
Yeah, I just didn't know first period or first tournament of the year if they would share it up that way or.
Yeah, so a lot of teams would at the start would do 2 games each for the goalies.
Right on.
Just to see who's more comfortable, and then after that, they'll maybe start one more than the other.
Right on. Makes sense. Refs are ready to go. Oh.
Dale, what do you think the Growlers need to do this period to get back into the game? They were a little bit sleepy in the first period.
They were definitely. I mean, they had some speed. You know, they're passing the puck well, but they definitely need to build up that intensity or pick up that intensity. I like to see them, you know, a few more hits out there as well. You know, get some clean ones now. I don't like the dirty hits. I like the clean hits.
And what would you tell both teams on the bench? What would you tell the Blizzard, first of all?
Oh, I mean, you know, make sure that every shift you're going out there and you're giving it 100%. I mean, you know, 110%, whatever the saying is. But I mean, every shift that you go out there has got to be a high intensity shift, right? You can't take a shift off.
And what about for the Pinnacle Growlers?
Oh, the same thing. These guys, I'd keep going, doing exactly what they're doing. You know, don't change a thing. Keep your foot on the gas. Don't take your foot off the gas. You know, even if you're up by 6 or 7 goals, I'm a firm believer in never taking your foot off the gas, as I've told you before.
Oh, absolutely. Many dressing room chats about never taking your foot off the gas.
Right. I mean, it's not very often, though. I'm coaching a team that we're that far ahead.
Yeah, the one game I think that you ever said that was out. I think it was here, wasn't it? And we were up like 7-2, and
That's
you said,
right.
"Don't stop."
Yeah.
And we scored one more.
That's right. Actually, I think that's the line that you and Jack played together on a game. You remember that?
Yeah.
I think you had 3 goals and Jack had 1, and you know,
Yeah,
he assisted on all
Jack
yours.
had 2, I had 4,
Yeah.
and Jack assisted on all of my goals.
Exactly. That's right.
Yeah. And I think I assisted on one of Jack's goals, so Jack definitely got first star of that game, 6 points.
Oh.
And I think that was one of the games we had to call up players from the other team to play because
Exactly.
there was a shortage.
That's right.
Yeah, I enjoyed coming up and playing 2 games a day. That was fun for the couple of weeks I had to.
Absolutely.
I remember the first game I played back from COVID was brutal because I had to play one with you guys and then one with my team. Here's Reed Chafe giving it to Maloney. Maloney dishing it down low. Marner gets it.
I'll see that delayed offside. The guy's got to clear the zone quicker than that.
Here's Reed Chafe bringing it back into the zone. Kearley tried to get the puck. Devereaux putting the pressure on. It's lifted up by Kosh. Now back over to Devereaux. Devereaux coming in. It's stolen here by Quinlan. Kosh tried to snipe it past Dobbin and goes out front to Spurl.
Even the line changes are slow, Seth. Right? They're taking their time getting off the ice and getting back on the ice. That's, you know, oh, here we go.
And he scores! The Growlers are back in the game!
Hopefully that'll turn the tide now.
How did he even put that in the back of the net? He just snuck it in there.
Yeah, everybody, even Morgan was looking the other way into the corner, and Knight was all by himself. Has Knight scored that one?
Yeah, Andy Knight.
Yeah, he was all by himself there. I think everyone thought the puck was going to go right around into the far corner.
That line is back and up and running again. They had a slow start, but the intermission definitely helped them out. So, Dale, now what are you telling the Pinnacle Growlers on the bench? They're within one.
Yeah, they still need to build up that intensity. Like I said, that line change that they just had, too. The guys were slow getting off the ice, and the other guys getting on the ice. I mean, they almost had a breakaway against them because they were so slow on that line change.
Yeah, they kind of caught the Blizzard back on their heels a little bit. That play you were talking about earlier when they send 4 forwards up, they got them caught back there.
Exactly, that's right.
Bit of a lackluster back check, and Andy Knight put the puck in the back of the net.
And maybe that's what the coach told him in the room.
Yeah, catch him on that. It's high pressure. Like as soon as Growlers player gets the puck, it's the Blizzard player right on you, and that's annoying to play against.
Yep, exactly. And in the offensive zone too, you've got 3 to 4 guys, Blizzard guys that are already in the offensive zone. So I mean, they want to get in there and start the moving the puck.
And it's also killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You know, you're annoying the other team and pressuring the other team, and that'll get you some power plays. You know, they'll make them a bit more chippy and a bit more angry, and they'll want to just go for a hit rather than play it simple. That's going to be another icing call.
Looks like that was a set play or something, because that was an ice right off the bat. So I mean, they must have had something set there that they were going to get the puck down the ice as quick as possible and send one of the Growlers players down quickly, you know, to get the get down there before the icing call. I've never seen that play before.
Me neither. You use that sometimes playing franchise mode on NHL when you're playing rookie. You just ice the puck and all your players are so much more faster.
Oh, there you go.
Nolan Avery going down the wing. That's a beautiful pass by Patty Gillespie, the defenseman. Bolin in on net, left it behind for Andy Knight, but he just couldn't get there.
There's good puck protection, too.
Noah Bolin battling with Harnell. Avery trying to get it. Andy Knight moving in for it. Giving across and up the middle to Power. Here's Nolan Avery. Coming in on goal and putting it down into the corner.
We got away with a bit of a hook there.
And now here he is, Avery. Look at the swarm of Blizzard players. There's Blizzard in the forecast, folks.
That's right. 5 of them right in that corner, look.
And now it's a 2-on-1. The play worked. Devereaux left out to dry, but luckily Harnum was in net.
Oh,
and look at this.
Exactly.
That's the play.
That is the play.
Off the change.
They must have been talking about it.
Tucker came right off the bench and right into the play, and it worked out for him. Piercy, almost roofed it up over Harnum.
That would have been the same play he had, the same goal he got last one.
Yeah, he's not a player you want to let waltz into the front of the net. Here's Percy again, down into the corner. And Dale, you'll be doing another Blizzard game tomorrow at 11:30. That's the last game of the tournament, so you'll be seeing these guys in action again.
Awesome. Let's hope they keep the intensity up. It's going to be early on Sunday morning. I hope these guys are going home and going to bed after this.
Yeah, that was something that happened to the Kings today. They had the last game last night and then the first game this morning, so they had a bit of fatigue. But they still managed to have a great game against the Osprey, forced it within 2, and almost managed to come back and win it. Marner, lovely pass to
nice
Piercy,
defense.
and a great tie up there by Brandon Philpott. The rookie showing off his hockey knowledge, flicks it over the head. And oh my goodness, whoa, it's really going off now.
Oh, ref's taking 2 of them.
That's the retaliation, Dale, that we always see in the under-18 division.
However, I think that was a headshot was the second one. It looked like it was a headshot. No, he's giving him roughing. Oh, only 1.
Micah Tucker off to the penalty box.
That surprises me. I think there was that much rough stuff after the whistle, too. We should have went. But again, I don't ref.
Yeah, I didn't catch the initial check. I was looking to see whose head Brandon Philpott flipped that puck over, and then I just heard a whoa, and I looked up, and everybody was in a fight. Here's Malachi Marner with a shot saved by Harnum. Here's Marner with it again. Those Marner boys are quite the players. I said they play just like Mitch Marner. They're down the ice and going to give the Growlers a bit of breathing room here.
Lots of patience with the puck. I know Mitch Marner has. If they can and see the ice well too. I mean,
that
if these guys could pick that up, that's awesome.
That must kill you to say as a Habs fan.
Absolutely.
But I love to hear you say it, praising the Leafs.
No, not praising the Leafs. Praising
a player. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. There's Pilgrim dancing at the top of the circle, giving it in. Oh, what a shot! Almost beat Harnum from the far side. Skinner pressuring Pilgrim. And now Russell takes the puck over. Russell coming to the outside wing. Huzzy turning it around. Pilgrim. Great move around Skinner. Pilgrim. Cross-ice feed shooting wide of the nets.
That's clear.
Huzzy gonna chase it down. 30 seconds remaining on the Micah Tucker penalty. Blizzard look to work it up the ice. It's Quinlan leading the charge. Quinlan down low to Kosh. Kosh back to Quinlan. Kosh gets it again. Giving it to Quinlan once again, who has a look as Tucker comes out of the box. Earl back into the corner. Quinlan moving in. Quinlan pass across. Tucker trying to take. Spurl trying to give it out in front to Quinlan.
Good, nice.
Now giving over Huzzy. Playing it into the corner. Still with the puck out in front. O'Brien, rebound. Skinner couldn't get his stick on the puck.
Five Blizzard players in front of the net then. Good job.
Quinlan looked to get the puck, and it's out to the point and played back into the corner. Nice little give and go feed there from the Blizzard. Now Devin down to Quinlan.
I think O'Brien's up high there looking for the pass coming out.
Here's Chafe. Back down, and you're right. O'Brien is kind of twirling around the defense.
That's got to be a play they talked about in the dressing room.
Yeah, the forwards are starting to push up a little bit higher in this second period.
Yep, getting behind the Blizzard players that are all playing very aggressively.
Yeah, the Blizzard are pushing in from the blue line. They're not hanging back like they were in the first game today against Western. And it's going to cost them here. Michael Skinner to the net, and a fabulous, fabulous save in goal by Morgan.
That was a good defense there by Devin Down. But he didn't give the shooter any opportunity to take a shot on net there. Or kept him to the outside, I should say. So only give one opportunity to shoot directly on the net and straight on the goalie. Good defense.
First period was very fast. This second period has been pretty slow. See, both teams are starting to play a little bit more conservative now. Blizzard trying to shut the Growlers down, and the Growlers are trying to, regroup and build the play back up. Regroup, build the play back up. Here's Pilgrim keeping it out at the blue line. Thrown on net, Reed Chafe. Gonna try to get it. Here's Tucker. Out for Pilgrim. Back into the corner, and Reed Chafe is gonna chase it. Now Connor's waiting for the pass. It's Tucker who's gonna play it down low. It's back out to Pilgrim. Over to Connors. Connors coming in, tried to flip it out in front to Williams, but he broke up the play. Arnhem didn't know where the puck was. It still stayed jammed behind the net. Here's Power.
Great puck protection by Power.
Yeah, that's how he scored goal against Western today, with that
The
big body to use his puck protection, and he managed to snipe one into the top corner. Chafe. And it goes into the glove of Harnham, and he covers it up.
A lot of retaliation happening there. I think Tucker has something going there with LeDrew. No, not LeDrew. 97. Connors. There you go. Gavin Connors.
Yeah, there's lots of trash talking we see. We need to break out the censor button. There's a censor button on the soundboard as well. So if anybody ever swears, we got it covered.
Is there any delay? So if I curse now, no. All right.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't try that, Dale. Here's Percy, and on net, another great save. And Percy got a very hard shot. He snaps it on net.
Yeah, nice, beautiful. Harnham was square to the shooter then. Good job. My eyesight's great, but it's hard to read those numbers on the side of their arms with the white on white.
Yeah, it definitely is. The name bars kind of blend in a little bit with the jerseys. I said all the jerseys in this league do look pretty sharp, though. Got to give credit to whoever designed them all.
Okay.
Out in front of the net, turn aside.
Nice pass.
Here's Dunn. Faking one way, turns the other, has it down behind his own net. Up for Percy. Playing it down into the corner. Jordy Flynn left to chase. Flynn tries to get the puck now. Nolan Avery. Avery into Boland. Avery trying to get it back out to Devereaux. Nice fake play from him. Ooh. Shooting, it's blocked in front. Rebound was freed.
Hoping for a tip then in front of the net he was.
Devereaux. Back up to Boland. A 3-on-1 here. They cut those 4 Blizzard players down low. Andy Knight shooting that one on net. Boland. Back down to Knight again.
Ooh, nice play.
Knight. Boland patiently waiting.
Point.
Boland waiting. Giving it to Dobbin. Dobbin, too bad he sent that to his backhand. That would have been a beauty one-timer. It's thrown on net. To rebound there for Knight, but Pilgrim stood in his way. Great defense.
Absolutely. Knight, Avery, and Boland are working well together down there.
Yeah, they've been the trio of the tournament.
Oh, that was a pull. He had wrapped his arm around him and pulled him down.
Dobbin trying to break free. It's up the middle. And oh, what a hit there by Nolan Avery. He is going to go to the penalty box for that one.
Yeah. He got away with that hold earlier there in the corner. He probably shouldn't have kept it up. He got lucky on the first non-call.
Earlier this morning against the Impact, he had 2 hits in a row. He leveled someone on the boards and then open ice hit right here.
Oh,
and it got the momentum going for the Growlers. It seemed like he tried to do the same thing.
Yeah. Those open ice hits. I mean, it gets your team into it as well. It gets them pumped up when you're having good hits like that. I mean, however, like I said, he got away with one hold in the corner. Was that a check from behind over here?
I know. I think it kind of looked like he was going. Don't know if he tried it or not, but looked like it was a head contact.
Oh, okay. We're done.
Yeah, a few of the hits on the boards I noticed in this tournament that get called is when the player usually leans over to try get the puck, and then someone goes to hit him, and it makes the check look much worse than it is. Yeah. But luckily everyone's okay. We got no injuries so far. Hopefully it stays that way for the tournament.
Yes.
Here's Spurl. Out to the blue line, Andrews. Andrews shoots, tipped. Rolled through the crease, and it's back out to Malachi Marner, who gives it to Kosh. Kosh coming in from the corner, leaving it for Quinlan. Quinlan and Flynn have very similar play styles and hairdos, so
Yes.
it's how. Oh my goodness! Malachi Marner, are you kidding me?
What a shot.
Unbelievable from him all the way from downtown. And that's on the power play, and that should be a three-pointer.
Yep. Harnum was down on that one.
Yeah, Harnum, it looked like he was moving his head a little bit. He was trying to look through traffic, and he went down a little bit too early, and Malachi Marner took advantage.
Yep. Picked the top corner.
That's a satisfying goal for you to see, Dale, as a career defenseman. Here's Skinner. Tried to get it to O'Brien, the right idea there. Now coming up the boards, Devereaux tries to keep it in, and he does.
Other side.
Devereaux giving it out in front. Marnell turning it over. Gavin Connors takes it up, tries to get around Maloney, but it was given away. Looks like we have a offsides call there against the Blizzard.
Yeah, you're right. Flynn and Quinlan got the same kind of look there.
It's hard to tell them apart. I do. The one thing that helps me, the inside of Jordy Flynn's gloves are red.
Oh, wow.
So when I see that, I know that that's Jordy.
You're on the ball, Seth.
That's one of the things that helps me keep track of the players, is the little hints like that. It's a good thing to remember them, you know, like the little things, like this player got purple laces, this player got the red gloves.
That's right. Yeah. It was always fun watching Olivia play with the guys because she was the only one out there with a ponytail.
Yeah, there you go. She'd be easy to know it on the ice.
Right.
So 6:50 remaining in the second, 3-1 for the Blizzard off that beautiful Malachi Marner shot. Actually, that shot was identical to the one Mitch Marner scored against the Tampa Bay Lightning on the power play 47 seconds into Game 2 against the Tampa Bay Lightning in the 2023 playoffs.
You got every game recorded at home and go home and watch the Leafs games?
Well, it's on YouTube.
There you go.
I go back and pretend I relived that moment. That was a beautiful goal. So at the intermission, I recommend looking up Mitch Marner scores 47 seconds in against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and you'll see same last name, same goal.
Oh, here we go.
Up for Tucker, and now here come the Growlers. And now, did you notice something there, Dale? That run rung the
Kearley
post.
went to the outside post and didn't get the puck.
Did you notice Jordy Flynn and I think it was Ethan Percy on their back check? On the back check, they were coming back, and instead of going towards the shooter, which was going to be Micah Tucker, they went towards Daniel Kearley instead and swarmed him.
Exactly.
So the goaltender would take the lane of the shooter, and they'd have the lane of the rebounder.
Yeah, now Tucker still went for that outside post with his shot, kind of hoping doing the same kind of shot that Percy took there in the first.
There's Butcher. Kept in out at the blue line and won around the boards. Kelly waiting for it on the boards. And now Knight went for the backhand pass. Couldn't quite get it, and Bolin puts it over the goal off a quick whip shot. Another shot tipped just wide. Avery.
I think that's the game plan, is over the glove hand, or over the blocker side of Morgan.
Avery back to Jack Chafe. Sent up the middle, and it's given away. Bolin managing to swipe it up the middle. Avery coming in on net. Nolan Avery to the backhand, and Morgan makes the save.
Nice save.
And Avery taken down, and he manages to suck a penalty out of the Blizzard as well.
Charging.
See, that's the thing about Nolan Avery. He reminds me a lot of Matthew Tkachuk. He can score, he can hit, he can pass, and he can get under the opponent's skin, which sucks penalties like he just did just then. So if I was Trevor Budgell, I want to keep him as long as I can.
I was waiting for you to say the last one.
So 4:49 left in the second. Growlers on the power play, and another opportunity for them to turn the tide here in this game and get the Blizzard out of the forecast.
What have we got? Olin, Avery, Knight over there on the left.
Yeah, they're sending out that power line. But how are they going to get Blizzard out of the forecast without Eddie Shearer? I'm loving these sound effects, folks. There's Avery out tonight.
Nice tip. See, like
a little bit of chippy play starting up here in the East Coast battle, we like to call it.
See, that roughness after the play there is what drew the penalty on Tucker. And there was no penalty called that time, which I like consistency.
Let's see what the Growlers got drawn up here. Puck cleared down the ice, and Quinlan and Devereaux into the foot race. Andy Knight on the boards. There's Nolan Avery and Noah Bolin on the other side. Andy Knight up through the middle. Knight played around the boards. Nice heads-up play there by him to get it to Skinner. And dump back down the ice once again. Harnum leaving it for Devereaux. Devereaux had a great first 3 games, struggling a little bit in this game, but he's starting to get his groove here.
I know he's got wheels. He could definitely move.
He kind of filled the spot for Mason Daw, who graduated this year, kind of that offensive defenseman who's kind of tall and lanky like Nick Devereaux. Also, I noticed Liam Hodder is in the building for this game, former Pinnacle Growler, who graduated this past season, 2-time champion, so he's here rooting on his former team.
I'd like to see that.
He was the assistant captain last year, so he knows a lot of these boys on this team. Out to the point, Devereaux. Back to Avery. Avery shoots it, hit a body on his way to the net. Can Devereaux keep it in?
Nice
Yes,
save.
he can.
Good job.
Devereaux again. Moving in, shoots. Oh my goodness, that hit like 3 sticks on the way to the net. It went up, down, up, down.
Those are the dangerous ones.
Ooh, and it's back out in front. Devereaux, what a play from him to fake the shot. Oh, he almost beat Morgan on the blocker side. Morgan got more saves than Kellogg's got cornflakes. Here's Avery. Rebound. Oh, it trickled across the goal line, and the net comes off just as the Blizzard kill off the penalty. And Dale, things are starting to ramp up.
That was the most exciting power play of this game. You can definitely see that the talent is there. I mean, on both teams for sure. But with the Growlers, they definitely don't have the intensity that the Blizzard are playing with this game.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Growlers this game. Seems like their head is a little bit out of it this one, but
maybe it's
I mean,
the
good
last
teams
one.
can't win every game, and they can't show up every game. So this is the importance of the first week tournament. This sets the tone. This shows you what you got to be ready for.
I think because there's no crossovers, no championship game, you know, there's kind of doesn't give the guys something big to play for.
Yeah, and Trevor Budgell, if the Growlers lose this game, I know he's going to have a good plan to, keep these guys in check. He's a great coach. 2 straight championships. That's why he's still with this Growlers squad. And now another opportunity here for the Blizzard. It's Connors. Can he make it 4? Oh, do you think that will be a penalty shot, Dale?
No, it was a hold before he had the shot away. Oh, one of the parents are yelling out.
Nathan Edwards, he's the graphics guy for the Blizzard. He was down by the glass saying, just doing the penalty shot signal.
Oh, well, one of the mothers of the fans, I'm glad she's not on the ice. A fight definitely would have started. she was upset.
So Gillespie off to the box.
This is why you need to see a game live, folks, is for the the mothers and the fans in the stands, I should say.
Andrews gives it across. Rebound in front of the net. The Blizzard had 2 shorthanded goals earlier today against the Kings, so they're hoping to not do that against the Growlers. Do let in 2 shorthanded goals, which was pretty deflating for the Kings, and that's what kind of turned the game around for the Blizzard. Oh my, it started raining. It started raining there for a second.
Well, that's full. Look at all the water coming down into that.
Well, if you need a shower, folks, come to the CBS Arena and shoot a puck at the scoreboard. Well, our cameraman, Jack Thoms, just said it's a weather storm. We got the blizzard and the rain. Fantastic. That was a great joke, actually. We should have Jack get a third mic for Jack.
That's right. Get him on the headset.
Yep. Everybody, stay home. Big blizzard coming. School canceled Monday. Make sure you got your winter tires on. Here's the Blizzard looking to make something happen here as they build up this play. Percy to Devereaux. Back to Marner.
Oh, nice pass.
And now Pilgrim gonna try to take it.
No. Puck was jumping on him.
Pilgrim sends it across to Percy. Now Marner stepping in on the boards. Jordy Flynn is gonna get it free. Flynn coming through. Andy Knight brings him down on the play. And now Pilgrim, look at that edge work. Down to Flynn. Over to Pilgrim. Pilgrim back into the corner. Flynn waiting in front, and it's in! It's 4 for the Blizzard, and another power play goal.
Another great shot. I mean, anything can happen. Can deflect off anybody in front of the net, but that had to be heartbreaking when Devereaux was on the side of the net to watch the puck hit the post and trickle in. It's heartbreaking. Good job. Good job for the Blizzard.
Percy with his second of the game.
They haven't let up at all.
So Percy had 4 goals in the last game, 2 in this one. Can he get a double hat trick? 2 hat tricks in 2 games to open up this tournament. That would be phenomenal. So that Andy Knight goal looked like it would turn the tide a little bit here for the Growlers. Still got 1 more period to play. They got to drop something new once they go to the locker room. And now, wait a minute. Reed Chafe coming to the net, tied up. Patty Quinlan takes it up the other way, and that's going to do it for our second period of play. The final score after 2 is 4 for the Blizzard, 1 for the Growlers. Back to the drying room for the Growlers. Myself and Dale will be back once the third period commences. Folks, enjoy your break. All right, everybody, welcome back to the third and final period of play. 4-1 is the score for the East Coast Blizzard. The Growlers looking to make a Game 7 style comeback. This is going to be an interesting period. Last game we saw a 3-1 comeback. So let's see if we can get a 4-1 comeback here from the Growlers. Dale, what are you thinking heading into this third period?
Well, listen, if I was the coach, I'd be telling the Growlers this is your last period for this tournament. I mean, let's win it. And again, to the Blizzard, don't take your foot off the gas. Keep going. Don't give them any life at all.
They've done a great job of doing that so far. Let's see if they can keep it up here in the third period. Both teams ready to go. It's the East Coast battle, Pinnacle Growlers versus East Coast Blizzard. My name's Seth Hyde alongside Dale Kearley. Glad to have you joining us throughout this game and throughout this tournament. And hopefully we'll see a thrilling third period. Chafe whips it from the blue line, and it's gloved down and net by Morgan.
Going for that same high shot now, hoping to catch the goalie off guard. Or simply put pucks to the net, which is very important as well.
I think the Growlers got to crash the net here this game. Just get pucks on net and it'll come. Absolutely. Your chances will come. They got to do what they did the first 3 games of the tournament. It's like they got the yips, in this last game.
The yips?
You ever heard that term before?
No.
Oh, did that go in?
No.
Looked like it might have hit the back bar. The bench started to celebrate.
We're going to have to go upstairs on that one.
We head to the Situation Room. Situation Room's actually in the Leafs arena, and they still found a way to screw us over against the Panthers.
Die-hard Habs fan, or die-hard Leafs fan here.
Yeah, we were at the game too, and my goodness, when that goal was waved off, it got a little bit rowdy. Yeah, if we weren't up so high, maybe I would have thrown my poutine on the ice alongside the other 18,000 fans.
Nice hit by Quinlan going into the corner then.
Flynn with a rifle of a shot from the blue line as Pilgrim pinches in to keep the puck in the zone. Dale, pinching is really risky as a defenseman, especially in this high level.
Absolutely.
But Pilgrim executed that one nicely.
You can if you got speed, and a lot of these guys got good speed.
Just talking to Meanie Digital, Mike Meanie, the guy who makes those montage videos of all these tournaments. He got the overtime winner of last game on video, so that'll look pretty cool in the edits he makes.
Oh, nice. That was a low shot, too, that the overtime of the last game. Nice low shot.
Grayson Party posting in right in the low left corner.
Yeah, you could hear the ding throughout the arena.
Oh,
that was it.
Speaking of ding, Andy Knight. Unbelievable goal from him.
There was no doubt about that one. It hit the back crossbar, and you could see the net flutter on top.
That shot is rose like interest rates here in Newfoundland and Labrador. What a shot.
Right across Canada, buddy. Right across Canada.
Andy Knight with his second goal of the game. My gosh. That was insane. We were just talking about a posting in shot, and then he comes in and does that. Oh, look at this. Bolin and Knight. Bolin, it just got away from him. Growlers, bit of a change of momentum. Williams to Devereaux.
Andrews didn't see then. He had the lead man in front of him.
Comes out in front. Bolin Putting it around the boards to Connors. Lifts it on net, goes just wide. And now look at this. It's Nolan Avery. Can he get there? No, Andrews beats him to it. Nolan Avery has put up so many highlight reel plays this weekend. He's pretty much turned the new TikTok account for highlight reels into a Nolan Avery fan page.
Well, let's hope he does it in the third period now.
Avery is pushed up against the boards, and oh, there's another hit from him.
Well,
when he got pushed up against the boards, he almost took out Brett Sharp and Ben Fahy down by the glass there, who are stars in the Novice Selects tournament. Tell you, those two, they might be gone away by the time they get to this age with the skill that they have.
who was that?
The two guys right there, Ben Fahy and Brett Sharp.
Oh,
they both
right on.
played in the Novice Selects tournament, and my goodness, did they
Nice.
ever put on a clinic for their teams.
Loving hockey, being here watching this game.
Yeah, Brett Sharp, runner-up in the final against the Paradise Warriors, and Ben Fahy made it to the semifinals with the Avalon Celtics. And those two, I think they're better skaters than me, and they're 9. So that's something they can always hold against me. Up the middle to Marner.
And we're getting more rinks now around the city as well, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah, the old Action Building just opened up a new rink, and I hear there's rumblings about opening up a rink maybe in Galway,
Exactly.
which would be pretty cool to see out there. So hockey's still growing in Canada, if that's even possible. Away goes Philpott. We've seen the growth of a lot of sports in Canada as well, like basketball, Canada's recent success in the FIBA World Cup, and the women's and men's soccer team in the FIFA World Cup.
Yes. I'm really liking these one-touch passes that are coming off the boards. I mean, they're obviously doing this in practice. Puck coming around the boards to the guy on the half board, who touch passes it out to the guy going up the middle. I mean, I know I've seen it quite a bit, in practices and the practice it themselves, but it's great that they're putting it into play right now.
Percy tried to get that shot through traffic. Pilgrim looking for it. Philpott tries to flip it into the zone. Now Russell off the boards down into the corner. Pilgrim waiting up the middle. Pilgrim sending it up ice. Gillespie. Back to Philpott. Philpott sending it up the middle. Russell trying to cut around Pilgrim. Back out to Philpott, and we got a delayed penalty here for the East Coast Blizzard.
Head shot or head contact.
Looks
Boys-
like a
the boy-
confrontation. Yeah, Ben Fahy's into it with someone
The boys
in the
found the
crowd.
girls. Yes.
Yeah, they're starting young.
That's right.
Wonder if that's Ben's cousin or Brett's cousin up here in the crowd.
There's a big line out here now with Bolin, Skinner, and Knight.
This is a huge, huge, huge power play for the Pinnacle Growlers, and a huge, huge, huge penalty kill for the East Coast Blizzard. Here's Skinner. I think if the Growlers score on this power play, they're going to come back, and if the Blizzard kill this penalty, then they're going to hang on for the victory. I feel like next goal wins, Dale, for this game.
Yeah, well, I tell you, it's going to be a huge goal.
Yeah,
Whoever
the
scores
Growlers
next.
get within one, I'd say they'll probably even it up, and if the Blizzard pull one more ahead, then I think they're definitely going to hang on to the victory. Out to the point to Devereaux. Devereaux trying to take the shot. Blocked in front. Growlers can't seem to get it through the traffic.
No, but that hit his own player in the rear end. Looks like Skinner got it right in the butt.
Devereaux with it out at the point. Over to Avery. Back to Devereaux. Devereaux. Avery shoots.
Oh.
Saved by Morgan.
Good job, Morgan. No rebound on that at all. He was square to the puck. Morgan's playing
14:25 left in the third. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Dale.
That's right. That's right. Morgan's playing really well.
Yeah, he's been a huge difference maker, especially in this third period for the Blizzard. So 55 seconds remaining on the power play. Dobbin, oh, nice play there to keep it in. O'Brien, backdoor feed, just goes wide, and Jack Chafe is going to take it over. Huzzy to O'Brien. Now out to Dobbin. Dobbin back to O'Brien. Dobbin lifting it down.
Oh, nice
Chafe
try.
tried to swing that one on goal. Here's Dobbin to O'Brien. O'Brien trying to get it into the zone. It's Tucker who's going to take it over. Now Dobbin back to O'Brien. O'Brien with a lovely backhand saucer pass, just couldn't get it on the tape. Huzzy, Dobbin, we're back to even strength here. A huge penalty kill for the East Coast Blizzard, and Morgan saves another shot, and the shots on goal are level now at 18 apiece.
Pilgrim impressed me on that penalty kill. Hey, he's a solid defenseman. Really good.
Pilgrim on the Growlers or on the Blizzard?
Oh, sorry, on the Blizzard, my bad.
Yeah, there's two
Michael.
of them. I get confused.
Yep.
Sometimes I call one of them Michael,
Yep.
and really it's Nathan, and I call the other one
yeah.
Nathan, and really it's
Yeah.
Michael. And
It was Michael. Great job.
yeah, the Blizzard defense has been incredible this game and shutting down the Growlers' stellar offense.
No, Pilgrim's still out there.
Boland into Chafe. Chafe trying to twist away. Boland takes the puck over. Now here's Kearley. Maloney, Kearley
Oh, nice.
with the tip in front.
Oh,
Boland
nice.
scores! Kearley with the assist, and the Growlers have some life.
Good job.
A team reinfused with hope,
Yep.
and the Growlers are barking again.
Well, they didn't do it on the power play, Seth, but they definitely got the goal now to make this game more exciting.
Yeah, the Growlers have definitely been let out of the kennel here in the third period.
Put a plug in for Daniel Kearley with an awesome pass behind the net.
I saw you were, I heard you were throwing me under the bus there to Brad about the story of him yelling about the too many men on the ice call.
I got to keep the peace in the family, right?
We'll say some nice things about Daniel, and maybe we'll both be forgiven. Goodness, what a game this is going to turn out to be. It looked like the Blizzard were going to walk away with this one, but the Growlers come right back.
Absolutely, they're playing better this period.
Here's Skinner trying to free it now. Maloney stepping in. Avery cutting across for it. Flynn. That was a weird pass. Did you see that? He like swatted the puck back. Almost like a knuckle puck if you ever watched the Mighty Ducks movie.
Well, that was good. I don't know why everybody's yelling at that one. That was he kept that onside.
What a pass there by Flynn up to Kosh to break that one out. Now Maloney is going to get it in his own end as he looks to break it out here.
Well, neck guard on the ice.
Yeah, neck guards seem to come off a lot here in this tournament. Not sure if the players wear them a bit more loosely. In the NHL, the players never wear neck guards. Have you ever noticed that? They never, ever have neck guards on in the NHL.
World Juniors, they lost. Ooh, nice try. World Juniors, they were losing a lot as well. Nice try by Ben Spurl on that one. I think he wants that one back. I think it wasn't as hard of a shot as he wanted to take.
I guess a neck guard is optional in the NHL. Kind of like a mouth guard in this league. Remember the days when you used to have to wear a mouth guard?
Yeah, they were at the end of my my playing career.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can remember us in Grand Falls all with our mouth guards.
Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, what a hit there on Gillespie by Kelly.
Actually, net guards only came out my last 2 years of organized hockey.
Yeah, and the netminder for the Sabres, can't remember what his name was, who got cut with that skate.
Yes.
I think that really made them mandatory for a little bit, and that's why that Brett Hull goal was so controversial, the in the crease one.
Yes.
Because the rule was no player could even step foot in the crease of the netminder. Up and over the glass and out of play.
Those are awesome. We got any barnyard noises there? Or is that
So 10:59 left to go in the third. Still plenty of time for the Growlers to get one, and still plenty of time for the Blizzard to pull even more in front. Say the Blizzard parked the bus here. Heavy pressure like they were doing earlier on in the game.
Absolutely, 2 to 3 guys on each puck.
Look at that, great play on defense by the Blizzard. It's Power. Playing it off the boards now, Devereaux. Devereaux to Tucker. Tucker giving it back up the ice to Kearley. Kearley sending it across to O'Brien, and now here's Tucker. Tucker, lovely spin-a-rama move there to get it in. O'Brien, look, back door, Tucker over the net. Kearley on the rebound, trying to send it out in front and make his Uncle Dale proud.
That's right.
Williams waiting for it out at the point. Turned over, and it's given away. Devereaux, he just barely got called offsides.
Good hustle. Well, I tell you, the Growlers are making a game of this now. Too bad we couldn't have started with the third period.
Yeah, the third period has been the best period of hockey so far. Very evenly matched play, despite the Growlers having 2 goals in this third period. Here's Jordy Flynn taking off. Marner trying to drop it back. Now Skinner. Back to Chafe. Jack Chafe trying to shovel it free on the boards and works its way back into Growlers territory. Elias Marner putting the pressure on. He had 2 goals in the game today against Western. Skinner dumping it into the corner. Huzzy trying to send it on goal. Huzzy gets it back again. Huzzy into the far corner. Chafe out at the blue line. Huzzy trying to get it. Now here's Jordy Flynn. Out to Dobbin. Back down low. Andrews gonna try to get to the puck. Now it's Reed Chafe trying to get to it, and away goes Flynn. Flynn flying down the wing, managing to just slip through everyone along that side wall.
Got great speed.
Skinner. Lovely pass ahead to Chafe. Down, playing it up ice. Here's Knight, his second chance in this tournament to get a hat trick. Can he finally get it this time? Reed Chafe a shot. Rebound, but Morgan smothers the play and keeps it covered with 8:17 left to go.
Can you count how many Blizzards were in front of the net?
It looked like 3 to me.
All 5 of them.
All 5. Goodness, they're really starting to pull back again. They're doing that same strategy they started the game with.
Absolutely.
And
Everyone's back.
they kind of let that go at the start of the third period. That's when the Growlers caught them on their heels, and now they're gone back to that strategy again. Look, heavy pressure. See that?
Yeah.
3 in front of the net. They got the center down low. The center doesn't stay in the middle. So that's why the Growlers aren't getting any rebounds anymore. Goodness, the coaches made an excellent decision there to make that play again. Smart coaching by the Blizzard, and let's see how Trevor Budgell can counter this. Up the other way they go. Pilgrim intercepting that one from Spurl. Andy Knight trying to take the puck away. Goes to Bolin. Cleared into the corner, and it is going to be an icing call.
His call from the sides of ice and no ice sound a lot alike. That's why you need to watch the hand gestures.
So Dale, what do you think the East Coast Blizzard are doing right here now to prevent the Growlers from getting that tying goal?
Oh, they're going back to what they were doing in the first period. They were making sure they had like numbers around each puck.
There's Bolin trying to free it. In steps Avery. Avery, great play to keep Russell off the puck. Pilgrim bringing it back into the zone and sends it down into the corner. Skinner flips it up. Avery catches the Blizzard napping there, but a great back check by Power to pick up the pace. Butcher up to Power. Butcher trying to get it in, and it is called for offsides.
Blizzard, puck's going into the corner. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, I'm not coaching at this level, but of course you would send one guy into the corner, the other guy to the front of the net, third guy stays high, but Blizzard seem to be sending, you know, 2 to 3 guys in the corner after each puck. Like, these guys are they're fast, but they're on every puck, and they've got numbers and support on every puck. It's going to tire you out quickly, but it's going to win you games.
Yeah, and I'd say these teams are running on adrenaline now to finish off this tournament. The 2 favorites to make it to the finals this year, but you never know what can happen. They were the 2 favorites to make it to the finals last year, and it was Central versus the Growlers. So again, playoffs is a new season. The middle, Philpott couldn't get to it. Skinner tried to take the puck back. Philpott laying the body. Devereaux is going to take it away from Harnham. Up for Skinner. And now Philpott plays it around the boards. Canes is going to take it. Canes dumping it down into the corner. Andrews gets it. Up for Power. Power drops it back to Connors, and it's saved in goal. Beautiful stop once again by Harnham, and the netminders have really been flashy this game.
Absolutely. Here's where you got to shut the door now. 5:30 left. Third period.
Dale, how do you think the netminders can boost the morale of the team?
Oh, I mean, those 1 or 2 great saves is going to boost the team. Then you want to win for your goalie.
Here's Marner down low, and well, since you said something nice about Mitch Marner, I'll say something nice about Carey Price. That's what happened in that 2021 Cup final run.
Yes.
They were all playing for Carey Price, and
100%.
Carey Price played unbelievable in that tournament. In the Stanley Cup playoffs, I should say, not the tournaments.
3, 4 Blizzard players back.
Yeah, the Growlers are playing defensively here. That's
There.
probably not something they should be doing. Flynn had a hard collision there into the boards. And that's going to be Micah Tucker going to the box again.
That's the second one for the game, isn't it?
And it's a boarding call for Tucker. And he's not too thrilled about that.
Better watch out he doesn't get an unsportsmanlike either. I don't know how quick they're to call that in this tournament.
I'd say if these referees have reffed any U18 games,
Yeah,
they'll be pretty quick to call those.
exactly. Reminded me of the Darcy Tucker slam on the door and the glass broke.
Oh, yeah. Iconic moment. And then Ty Domi with the water bottle with the Flyers fan.
That's right.
Kept squirting him with the water bottle, and then he came through the glass. Got into a fight with Ty Domi. Imagine saying that. That's not something I'd probably want to say either.
Ooh. Chafe had him lined up, wasn't even looking at the puck.
Jack Chafe, Jordy Flynn. Flynn shoots, and he gets it turned aside by Harnham. That was a massive penalty there for the Blizzard and for the Growlers.
Yep.
I mean, penalties like that can turn the game around.
100%. I mean, Blizzard scoring on this goal now will take the wind out of Growlers' sails.
Yeah, they got a bit of momentum going for them.
Chafe going after the body instead of the puck again. Like seeing that on the penalty kill.
Here's Huzzy after Chafe. Jordy Flynn coming on goal. Pilgrim trying to take it, cleared back down the ice.
You start saying Flynn's in flight.
If he ever becomes an NHL player,
That's right.
what a slogan that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had quite the career so far. We talked about him at the Danny Cleary Hockey Showcase. 22 goals in 29 games for the Hitmen this year.
Yep. Spurl was trying to use the Pilgrim as a screen there to get the outside of the net. He almost got it too.
Spurl trying to get it out to the point. In comes O'Brien. O'Brien trying to take it. Shot at that. Sounded like it hit off the post.
Yep. Gotta get that out.
Now Quinlan. And I feel like there's a goal coming here for the Blizzard. The Growlers can't get it out of their own end. Well, I jinxed it. Here they go.
That's right.
We're back to even strength. Michael Skinner gets that one swiped away from him. Tried to get it into Ben O'Brien, but it got away from him, and they got to be getting frustrated now, the Growlers. They just can't get it past the Blizzard, and you got to give big credit to the Blizzard's defense and coaching.
Yep. 5 players back in their own end.
Here's Devereaux. Try to get it back in, and a close call there with Andy Knight. Still wants that hat trick. Hat trick he's won at all tournaments.
You know, it's funny that, I mean, that didn't look like it was necessarily offside that when it hit his skate. However, I mean, how many times did I go to video review in the NHL and they still can't get the call right?
Yeah, well, in the FIFA World Cup, they started to use new technology to get it right down to the centimeter of offsides, and I think that's something the NHL needs to invest in. And there's also something they do, goal line technology, which is another thing that shows right down to the centimeter if the ball went in the net or not. So I think that's something the NHL should look into investing in.
Absolutely.
And maybe the Leafs would be Stanley Cup champions if they had that for the Morgan Riley goal. Yeah, I'm just a petty Leafs fan.
Grasping at straws.
Andy Knight.
Big
to
line
Avery
here now, yeah.
Tonight. Oh, what a play. Devereaux. Oh, he almost finished that gorgeous pass by Andy Knight. What a play. I don't even know how he saw that.
And when would you pull the goalie now, Seth? Oh, pulled the goalie already.
They got it all, they got it done.
So don't call too many men.
Here's Devereaux. Devereaux backdoor to Knight. Just enough to steer it wide of the net.
Nice puck handling.
Now Williams. Williams, shot blocked. Can he keep it into the zone? And away they go. Shot wide by Marnell. Devereaux, he misread the puck. It's Flynn who scores. Off the side wall, is second of the game. He scored the first goal of the game and potentially the last. Beautiful play from him. Devereaux misread that bounce, and it went right on the stick of Jordy Flynn.
Flynn in flight.
Flynn in flight is right. Picking up exactly where he left off with his Hitman. Say Liam Hodder, who sat right in front of us, wishes he could be out there for this game, out with his former teammates. That was a pretty weird bounce on the boards, though. Devereaux was reading it right, but it's like it bounced off the net and then went off the boards and came back out in front. That was from a weird angle as well. Flynn still managed to
But again,
put that puck in flight.
Blizzard had the men down the ice on the puck right away.
So it looks like I wasn't correct about the next goal wins. I was right about the penalty kill, though, that important penalty kill at the 10-minute mark.
Oh, absolutely.
The Blizzard had a bit of momentum built up. They kept it going here in the third period. That's what's going to get them the victory.
Great job by both teams in this game. It would have been nice if the Growlers came in a little quicker at the start, but they ended off very well.
Yeah, the early start is what boosted the East Coast Blizzard to victory here tonight. And I think this game is going to end in chippy fashion as tensions continue to heighten here.
Well, no calls came out of that at all. Look at that. Impressive.
Power keeping it into the zone. Harnum leaves it behind the net. And the East Coast Blizzard are going to take the first game of the East Coast Rivalry Series, I guess we could call it. What a start to the season for them. They take this one 5-1 and just manage to edge the Growlers. The Blizzard warning is still in effect. They take this one 5-3, but Dale, what a game and what a fight by the Growlers.
Great game. That was a great way to end, too. I think the Growlers still won that period, but 2-1, but obviously not enough to bring it to overtime. Good job, both teams. Awesome job.
Yeah, great game from both teams. Growlers started to turn on the switch there and towards the end of the third period. Unlucky empty net goal. And that was the game right there. But a great game from that big four. Noah Boland, Andy Knight, Nolan Avery, and Nick Devereaux. They all played a stellar game. Jesse Harnum in net. Great game for the Blizzard. Jordy Flynn, the rookie, out here playing like he's a 2006.
That's right. 2
goals, playing like a veteran. And netminder Will Morgan with a fantastic game here tonight. Thank you very much, folks, for tuning in to day 2. We'll be back in action 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, so get your coffee into you for that one. My name's Seth Hyde alongside Dale Kearley. Dale, thank you for joining us here tonight. And a thanks to Jack Thoms for sticking around and doing the camera. He's actually getting paid for that gig, Dale, so maybe you should do camera next time so you can get a bit of extra pay.
This is too much fun to get paid for. Thanks for having me.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. You'll be doing the Blizzard and Osprey game, so that'll be another exciting one. Thank you very much, folks, for tuning in. Be sure to be kind to one another, stay safe, and pray for Ukraine. We'll see you tomorrow morning.